Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go on Thursday night. Here's a return from the 7. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Finds Stover. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. He's contained at the line for no gain. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Design bootleg here. Incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
His return starts at the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Willis to throw it. It is cut left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Irving here from the gun. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 3 now. Right back to Irving now. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Willis. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Ready.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, or on to Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's got him. That's Mixon. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We played one here on Christmas Day. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the Bucks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Damian Pierce now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
On play action, here's Stroud. He finds Stover. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his 1st of this game away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Check. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
3rd down from the gun. Taking a shot deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Go!
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Slot man in motion right. Big gain, has them across the 40. He crosses the 35. Has some room to work. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bucky Irving now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work and the field position already done.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Stroud off the play fake. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Irving. He stopped on the return at the 27. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Willis now. It's caught. Warren. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing is Willis. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36.
Gravity lying. Let go.
Willis. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A give left side to Warren. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready? Let go.
Willis to throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Stroud now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They're going play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Ready up. Hiking 18. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give left side, here's Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. We'll score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Irving. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready!
start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
On the quick. Texans.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Took a 19.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready,
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Looking for it with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers only up by a few. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Pierce now on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. This is complete to Schultz. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. On the carry, this is Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
He's got him. That's Mixon. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. Has a big hole left. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Mixon on the toss. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now the give to Mixon. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Looking to throw it. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
To throw. Throw left side, complete. And he secures the 1st down before stopping the clock. 26 seconds to go. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Here he is to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.